Well, Vladimir Putin and the Russians find themselves in a bit of a pickle. The whole Ukraine war thing, they thought they'd pop in 3 days, bing, bang, boing, and they'd be done. But it's over a year later. Thousands of Russian troops are dead. All the sanctions are killing the economy in Russia. Even Vladimir Putin's having some financial problems. You see, he had this mercenary group, the Wagner Group, led by Sergei Prigozhin. 25,000 troops. Vladimir was paying them to help him in his attempt to overtake Ukraine. Well, money got to be a problem, and Vladimir quit paying Prigozhin and the Wagner Group. Well, this pissed him off, needless to say. So Prigozhin turns his group around and goes and overtakes a Russian city, Rostov. And then he says, "We're marching to Moscow." But then at the last moment, Vladimir and Prigozhin cut a deal, and Prigozhin takes the Wagner Group to Belarus. Does this surprise you? Stopping a bunch of people in mid-coup? Well, it shouldn't. They're fucking mercenaries. They do this for money, so they send them to Belarus. Now, you think that crisis is averted. It's all good now, but it's not. It's still a fucking mess in Russia. They sent Prigozhin and the Wagner Group to Belarus. But with Vladimir's ego, you think they're just going to leave it at that, give him a bunch of money and say, hey, thanks for not mounting a coup? Now, Vladimir's going to go back at them. I would bet Prigozhin ends up dead sometime soon. But what about all the people in Russia that helped Prigozhin that said, yeah, we think Vladimir's fucked up, we'll fight with you? You think they didn't get some ideas in this whole process? Maybe the Wagner Group isn't going to help because they only go where the money is. But all these people struggling in Russia, the military, the police, the average Joe, they're getting some ideas. This is what you would call the start of a potential civil war in Russia. Oh yeah, Vladimir Putin is in a fucking mess, and his time is short at this point. These are the signs of things to come, and none of it looks good for Vladimir Putin at this point.